Alright, welcome back, friends, strangers, and enemies. Are we sick of this game yet? Because I certainly am not. I have been looking forward to getting back into this. Last time we left off, we met Akechi for the first time. And we end up increasing our social status with Kasumi as well, finally getting that social link underway. This time around, I am hoping that we will possibly get to the next palace, probably not. May catch a glimpse of it, at least get into the next world, but I doubt that we're going to do any, like, infiltrations today. Truth be told, I may end up actually cutting the stream a bit earlier than I normally do. I was planning on streaming this, about an hour earlier, but I kinda got a little carried away with playing that Suika or Suika, whatever that Japanese fruit game is that seems to be popular among streamers at the moment. I know it's like a game that's exclusive to Japan for the time being, but I did find a app version online, which I've been playing, and have to say it is a little addicting. I may actually stream that on this channel if possible. Like, it's one of those time waster games that I'm actually kind of having fun with, so yeah, if that's at all possible, look forward to that in the future. Maybe tomorrow, since Dementium, unfortunately, is going to have to be pushed till Friday, since at the time of its release I'm going to be working. They have it scheduled to come out at around 11 o'clock my time, which is when I am preparing for work. I figured if it came out at midnight I'd be able to stream it around this time, but sadly that's not going to be the case. So, Dementium on Friday, and Resident Evil and more Persona over the weekend. But yeah, with all that being said, let's jump back into this. Myself get sidetracked for a minute there. I was letting a friend know that I was live.
Hey.
Alright, so improving my kindness is getting pretty close.
Hey.
Huh. Let's see what else we got out here first. I think I need to get one of those noise suppressors for my microphone. I have a feeling that my sniffling is a little audible.
I don't care at all. I'll just add this.
And I think the Lolly Wardens actually have a quest for us.
What are you gonna do today? Now, what'll you do?
Excuse me.
Guide me, inmate.
Yeah, I read that dialogue last time, but, didn't accept the quest last time, so, let's take a look what they have to say on the matter. We shall confirm our intel for ourselves. Lead the way. Alright.
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder how everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up!
It was only because of that thing jumping out at my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It certainly was startling. The eyes and nose seemed to stretch out right at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. What exactly were those that we wore? 3D glasses. Oh, so there was some sort of trick to the glasses? But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wandering while we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why is it that humans even create such large and elaborate fabrications in the first place, though? Isn't the imagining of the thing satisfying enough? Even dreaming seems like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fictional events? For the fun of it. What a naive notion. Humans are such simple-minded creatures. Perhaps humans immerse themselves in imaginary worlds as a means of escaping reality? Escape, you say? That sounds rather human as well.
Don't tell me.
You wouldn't happen to be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Even the vast thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you. Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality? What a pathetic fantasy. I'll bet you were thinking of blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Don't even consider such crassness, Caroline. If you were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justine? I would use a spoon to dig a hole through the wall, and conceal it with a poster of some distractive image. Blowing open the cell door seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They wielded a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recaptured escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only options for an inmate on the lam. Suspense and excitement are necessary elements of any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline, or were you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up, the inmate will settle this for us. Hey, tell us how you tried to escape. Would you blast the door open or use a spoon? You know what? Let's, yeah, spoon plot sounds good. Did you hear that, Caroline? Even the inmate knows that a crude plan like yours has no hope of succeeding. Whatever. It's not like he can actually escape either way. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learned more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palaces plague humanity.
Don't fall behind.
You are hereby free to fantasize, but keep in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, here's your reward.
Now, let us return.
I believe that will be all for today. It's time to return. I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room.
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
Alright, here we go. More catchy.
Oh, he's so cool.
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice.
No. You're wrong, Akechi.
More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You're kinda right there, but still wrong.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're justice itself.
You say that with such firmness.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
They only target criminals.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts.
His sprite is still adorable, like the droopy eyes, like bashful looking expression. Just want to give him a head pat.
If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
No, he wasn't.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
And for once, I'm on the same wavelength as the cat.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young. While they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
They'd fight to the end.
Oh? You really are intriguing. I bet you'd make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject. If it's all right with you, would you continue sharing your thoughts with me?
I'd love to.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
It seems that Detective Akechi has taken a liking to me.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
And this has been revoiced.
With the birth of the Justice Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Isn't this, like... I think this is where we started Akechi's social link in the original game. It's kind of weird that they would revoice the whole I am thou, thou art I thing there.
Ah, yes. we should exchange contact info. And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
The detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that a catchy? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations. Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this? Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it. Hey! Oh!
see. So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this? Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice. That being said, you called a maid service and requested me? I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record. Okay, then how about this? I'll let you skip class a few times. It's tough not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop. And in exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid. Sound good? Then it's a deal.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the temperance persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
What am I doing here with one of my students? Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay? Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often. I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class. Just think about it, okay? Master!
Phantom Thieves are super lame.
I'm so pumped! Too cool! Says who?
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then! If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with! Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself? Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? We said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend?
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah! It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, we're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. They were not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
It's way too small. Plus, my mom would never agree to it.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. I can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste. Ah! Ah! It's so bitter! This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. That bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank you very much for the drink.
Up these stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On to Kamiki.
Anchan, huh? It's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Oh, right. Thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh!
See? Ain't this crazy?
It's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault!
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader? I've been looking. There hasn't been anything good out there lately, though.
Plus, it's not like anyone ever talks about the big targets on there.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So... how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something! Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say? Okay, hot pot it is!
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
I'll just add this.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner. Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl. Oh, I just had a chat with her. She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around. Ah, you found it. It's almost time for the others to get back from their shopping trip, so I'll leave you be. I'll be down here for a while, though. Just be careful with the fire, okay?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart? Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman, yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or...
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady An like back then?
Not so different from now. Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No!
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground. And this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him.
Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off.
Okay, is that better? Yeah, I accidentally unplugged my webcam in the process, so I'm going to have to restart VTube Studio in a minute. It's one thing I hate about having a webcam with a... what the hell is it called? A USB-C on it? Haven't had an issue like this in a while. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're back to normal.
God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
Damn Sue Albrat. You know, I hope that I wasn't muted this entire time. Like, I was commentating for yeah, I've been at this for 1 hour and 6 minutes already, so that's going to be kind of annoying if it's been muted the entire time. I don't remember, it was pretty dark.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know.
For a good 30 minutes I was muted. Alright. At least I got that rectified.
We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time, too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong.
And then you're gonna end up bitching about everybody else following their own ambitions when it comes to a different palace. You are a hypocrite, Cat.
If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be all right with you as our leader.
Fine.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
Boss is great.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going.
Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer is awesome. You know, interesting thing, he actually voiced Kanji as well, though not in the Persona 4 game. He voiced him in the anime, but you probably already know that.
Well, good night, Morgana.
Damn it. I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
And if it wasn't for Futaba, I would probably get with An, or An, just to piss you off, Cat.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. An's missing out.
Watched Fate Zero, and he's one of the main protagonists. I could never really get into Fate. I think it was Grand Order that I was watching, and I just could not get past episode 1.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about An? As a girl, I mean.
She's a great teammate.
No, that's not what I meant. Come on, can't you act a little more like a guy our age? Doesn't she at least look better than a celebrity?
I'll be sure to share what you've said with An.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, is targeting famous people enough?
How many different Fate series are there? I know about Stay Night and Grand Order. Don't think I've heard of Zero, and you said that there was some sort of a carnival phantasm thing as well? Am I saying that name right?
Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us.
Grand Order that follows it. You know, maybe I would appreciate the game a little bit more than the anime. I'll have to look into that sometime.
We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? Well, what do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still...
Carnival Phantasm follows Stay Night, but it's like in a joking way. Okay.
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
Check out these pictures I took today. Not bad, right? The steam fogged up his glasses. Another one of the many charms of eating hot pot, I suppose. Oh man, I keep looking back at this picture and Ren's face is still hilarious. Oh yeah, Yusuke is still at Ren's place, right? Don't go making any trouble for him, okay? Of course, I'd like to think I'm not that socially graceless. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. Sent a pic of Kiritsugu to you, one that met Mercer for Fate. Voices in Fate Zero. Let me take a look at that real quick. Okay, I'm getting Thomas Rogan vibes from him in a way. He looks pretty awesome.
Let's turn in for the night.
Thomas Rogan, he is one of the protagonists from the House of the Dead game.
I should write something.
He's an AMS agent that was sent to the Curian estate to contend with the zombies and other monsters.
Did something happen?
You going to sleep yet? I will be fine here. I sleep in my studio on occasion, so this is luxurious in comparison.
Well,
you needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. His backstory makes you depressed. What's his backstory like?
The prisoner has returned.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to actually get into Fate, so yeah, I don't mind spoilers. I'll try getting into the game eventually when I have the time, but I'm not too sure how that will work out.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
Shut up, Caroline.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society, and are standing up against such fates.
Well, as long as there isn't pay to win, I don't mind gacha games. I don't really get suckered into buying any of that stuff anyhow.
Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
More Persona slots?
May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond with Igor is... yeah, Igor. I was going to say Igor, and then I was going to say Igor, and then I caught myself a number of times. I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper.
All right.
It's almost time.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
You're only finding the one where he get what the fuck? Where he kills his wife? Okay, I need context for that because I just read that and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice.
Kurtsugu is like a mage killer assassin, and the woman he's married to is basically a vessel for the Holy Grail, which is the reason why there's wars now and then. Okay, so he kills her to prevent a war? Is that where that's going?
Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover.
Haven't gone that far, but I do know that he kills her. Alright.
Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
Because you suck.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor.
Gonna record your screen? Alright.
He must have felt something for you too.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
You're finally awake. Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left the painting before he took off, though supposedly... Or, he left this painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Sayuri. It's rare to see a kid... It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but your rest seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I have decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I have entrusted the Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I'm simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I still believe porridge is the best way to end hot pot.
Hey.
So Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, I guess that's the best. Yo, I just checked on the fan site. There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw that too. They target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police will totally nab us if we were out that late. Plus, it would be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants... what if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way. Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for Boss? LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Cut it out. You'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. Oh, I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Yeah, that's, especially for you, Yusuke. Either way, I don't really want more thieves to be posing as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we will just have to win. Wait. Still can't fucking read. We can continue searching for more information whenever possible, though. Yeah. I'm gonna try looking for stuff, too.
I'll just add this.
Let's spend some time with Han. Oh, Ren, are you here to shop today too? Strengthening in my heart is turning out to be harder than I thought. Do you think we can maybe talk some more about it?
That's what I'm talking
Then
about.
let's head back to Inukashira Park. We could talk there.
Hey!
Oh, look at those ducks over there. They must be family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not even that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
Hey!
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here too. It has everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. Alright, you only just moved here, Ren.
Hey.
When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It's so crowded, and everyone walks really fast. Almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me, and they just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else's. But that was when Shiho talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takamaki-san, your paintings suck." Was she right? She most definitely was not. I don't think they sucked, at least. I ended up getting a D in art, though. I wonder why. Probably because they sucked. Still, that was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew close after that, and Shiho's been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here, though. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey!
Do you remember what I told you the last time I came here? About the female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Tell me. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how villains in the shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten up by the heroes every single time, they never give up. That means that they must have really solid hearts. And that's why I'm going to try and learn from them. Good idea. Right? So I've decided.
Yes!
I'm gonna star in action movies. Good luck with that. Thanks, your support really helps. Alright, I'm making this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I never really thought much about it, but I wanted to... about what I wanted to do in life, but now I have an objective.
Thanks!
And that only happened because of talking to you, Ren. Thanks.
All right.
Well, if I want to be in action movies, I'll need to work on my actions. I wonder how many sit-ups I'll have to do. Wait, Ryuji said he knows a good gym. I should ask him for advice.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, and I need to tell Shiho that I have a new goal. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
Hi, it's me. You good to talk right now? So, I'd like to think I'm pretty athletic, like, I don't hate exercise or anything. But I'm exhausted just from running to the station earlier. Maybe I've got to train my body along with my heart. Do you do anything to train your body? I train every day. So, that's pretty much your lifestyle. You don't, like, do squats in class or anything, right? I wonder what she would have said if I chose the response about carrying Morgana around. Oof, my thighs are hurting now just thinking about it. Okay, first thing I need to research what kind of training is best for me. For now, I'll just do some curls with a water bottle. I already drank it halfway, but better than nothing, right? Well, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
So, what do you want to do about our next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should be... I don't think we should leave Akechi be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy should be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow.
I'll just add this.
Okay, so Ryuji wants me to go to play darts with him. But there are 2 social links that I can work on at the moment. Which one should I do?
Welcome.
You know, the darts place, if you got time you want to go right now? We could definitely use a break, but it's also good research for our next target. I just can't sit still.
What do you want to do?
You know what I should have done? I should have went to the... which one was it? It was Underground Walkway, or... I think it was the Jinza line. Apparently that juice stand is supposed to help me with my stats, but I'm not sure if that would be open since it's nighttime right now.
Wow!
Special drinks, this is what we have for today. Ooh, I wonder what it is. It's incredibly bitter, but it strengthens your body. It's called a jury. Every week we have a different kind of a jury. Okay, so that will increase charm. Alright, chug it down. Nice chugging, that's how you do it.
Nice!
Good job, I was watching you try so hard. Welcome back, Honey-O, to you. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. I should have been coming here the entire time. That gives you free experience and it doesn't, like, waste any time at all. I am an idiot for missing that the first time around. By the way, honey, OTU, you would probably know this better than I have a couple of different social links I could do right now. I have Mishima and Yoshida, but Ryuji also texted me to talk about darts. What exactly does going to the darts place do? I know that they mentioned it last time, but I was not completely paying attention, so I'm not sure which option I should choose here. Levels up top has... I could live without that. Let's spend some time with... Hang on. Let's see. Mishima and... Yeah, let's spend some time with Rigby. Oh, I need it? Okay. So, what do you think I should do? Should I spend some time with this guy, or should I head to the dart place? Okay, if I need to unlock it, then I should probably head over there and accept Ryuji's offer.
What do you want to do?
That's it then. I'll see if any of the others want to go too.
Well done.
Alright, we're here. Now we have to just wait for Ryuji.
Well then.
Alright, we finished warming up. As I explained earlier, we are playing 0-1. We have 5 rounds to bring our score down to 0. And by doing it as a pair, the Phantom Thieves teamwork will strengthen.
Hey.
Okay then, let's begin our team game.
Alright.
Let's go first. As for the rules, let's go with 501. A little hard, but we want a bit of a challenge, yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. We're gonna get 0 points right on the dot. Oh, so I actually get to play the minigame now. Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
For real? Okay.
Yeah.
Guess I'm up. I'm going all out.
Alright, I got this.
on to round 3. Heh, you got this, man.
All yours.
For real? Yes! Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, this is my last round. Better not screw this up, huh?
Alright, I got this. Hey,
For better or worse, this is the last round. It's all you.
all yours.
Whoa. Yes!
Yeah!
We did it. 0 points. Dude, are we just the greatest team?
Oh yeah!
I feel like I've learned something by playing on a team.
Very well.
Alright, I shall go next. Let us dance with darts. How are things with Yusuke?
Very well.
Let's do it. As for the rules, let us go with 301. Everything starts with the basics.
Let us go.
And so it begins. There is no need to get worked up. Go with the natural approach.
Indeed. Nicely done. How could this be? Oh?
Damn. Again, I'm a lot better at this in real life. My turn. I revel in the feeling of tension.
It's my turn. I see.
It's round 3. Time certainly flies when you're having fun.
Take it from here. Nicely done.
For real?
Ah, shit, I bust.
Fascinating.
Thank you, Ballin' Cat 43. Huh? Who's Ballin' Cat 43? See, but this is what makes life so interesting. Fear not, and let bygones be bygones.
Let's go.
This is a critical point for me. Please carry on when I'm gone.
It's my turn. We will be counting on you.
The last round, I'll watch you until your final moments, so finish strong.
Take it from here.
Bust again. Damn it.
How could this be?
51 remaining. Yeah, we came so close. Were we just a little bit short on our determination? Tired from all that practice? Precise throwing? I could tell you've grown somewhat, though.
That was time well spent.
The sensation of throwing darts, I don't dislike.
That should do it for now.
We can train up and have fun at the same time. This is a pretty handy place.
See you later.
Now then, farewell.
Hi.
Fancy seeing you here. Alright, I guess Shujin was in this direction too. Still, I wouldn't have expected to run into you at this time. Maybe it really is fate. How are you doing? Not bad. Relaxed as always, I see. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I see now that there is no need to be so roundabout with my responses. Talking with you helps me realize many things. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen that apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kichijoji. Even at a glance, you can supposedly tell right away that he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean that old man in Harmony Alley? My parents were talking about him too. Doesn't that just make you wonder? I'm thinking I might try looking for him today. What? Don't do that. Besides, I heard he hides his face. Who knows what he'll do if he sees you. You're gonna end up in a ditch somewhere, I just know it. Did they say Kichijoji? Did we ever see someone like that? It just sounds like a rumor, though. So, who knows how much of it you can believe. What do you think, Ren? I'm curious.
Right.
Yeah, if on the off chance he really is a bad guy, we should do something about it. For now, we can just check it out whenever we have the time.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we were halfway through June. It's the only month of the year with no holidays, and it's filled with rain. Truly such a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? Huh, you're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Amami-kun, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color changes. What color do you think it turns? I think it turns red, right? No, I was wrong. It was green.
This is it. That's it.
By the way, magnesium turns your hair white, and rust will turn your hair red. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain.
Nice going!
London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deathly rain will fall on Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that falls on the city. Ah, rain. I'm tired of thinking up witty comments.
Oh good, you haven't gone home yet.
Okay, here we go.
Mijima's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Just go. If you don't, they'll come and complain to me about it. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
This is the student council room. What were we called here for? This is rather strange. Here we go.
Ah, earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Ask the culprits.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording? It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too. If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you? That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
I didn't say anything.
Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
That idiot! As loud as always, but his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
Grab the phone, smash it, and run.
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell? What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, on to Kamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this. She wants to make a deal. There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
If everyone wants to.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? Let's turn her down. But you'll be in trouble if the police get involved, Ren. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, does she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go pick any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you signaling me out? I ain't dumb. You kind of are.
Hey!
Be careful, she's a shrewd one. We best be prepared for anything. Alright, let's see. What can we do tonight? Level up Mishima. Oh, Akechi is hanging out at... What's the name of this place again? Kichijoji.
I don't like all this brain.
Oh, and random mark 0. How am I doing? I am a little on the tired side. After I hang out with Akechi, yeah, actually about 15 more minutes, I think I'm gonna shut stream down.
Hi.
Hey, Mami-kun. Good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go and play billiards together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it?
What do you want to do?
Yep, let's hang out with him. I'm glad I asked. I was a little worried that you turned me down. Well then, let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
That is good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. Oh, you went to the dentist too? I actually had my tooth taken care of earlier this morning. Well, technically yesterday morning. The upper left that I got the crown put in on had a bit of a hairline fracture, I think. There was something wrong with it. It felt like there was kind of a divot, so they ended up flowing some material into the tooth. Feels a lot better now, but it's still a little sensitive to cold. You always seem so busy. Do you have no You always seem so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in a meaningful way. Now, let's play a game. You played pool before, correct? Okay, is this another minigame, or... Oh, my apologies. Break ace. Not bad. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Oof, bad move on my part. If you get the next one, I'm in trouble. Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? Well, let's see your skills. Wasn't enough force, didn't even reach the pocket. Well, damn. I win. That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something different. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you could call it my detective's intuition, huh? Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Is something the matter? Aren't you left-handed? Huh.
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's my dominant hand. I switched hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out just against a junior just seems a bit... gosh? I'm not sure if I said that word right. But I confess you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. maybe I'll be a detective.
That sounds lovely.
Fine idea. My job would be a bit more exciting if I had a rival. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. Can sense Ketchy's appreciation.
All right.
If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye, then.
Well, see you. Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometime. Sure. Huh, thanks, I'm honored. Well, I suppose I'll reach you next time something comes up. See you. Want some cash? I got a job you could do. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves forum? People said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right?
Hey!
Oh, her again. There is real worst girl. Hey, it's you. Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Who are you again?
Huh?
Hey, how could you forget a lovely gal like me? I'm Ichiko Oya, a journalist. I interviewed you at Madarame residence, remember? Man, all-nighters are tough. Well, you work hard on your studies.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want.
We love Akechi. Akechi is awesome. And Randmark Zero says that Oya is his waifu. Get better taste.
They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
No.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Just like in P4, Yukiko is best. Ah! I can't even finish that sentence.
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya.
I'm surprised Makoto didn't have a reaction to that.
That's all the information I have.
You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down. She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
The student council president from Shujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Say.
Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Or Sai. I always mispronounce her name, too.
I'm so mad.
You know, typically when I say the word Sai, I think S-A-I, like the weapon, like... I don't know, I guess you can spell it the other way too, but I kind of pronounce it different the way that it's spelled there.
The Mafia.
You also mispronounce Midakoto. Who the hell is Midakoto?
Can we really do this?
Oh, you... Alright, I see what you did there. You're calling Makoto mid. Yeah, I just realized that.
Either way, we have almost no information on our target.
I am going to have to tell my friend that next time, because he really likes Makoto, and, that will definitely get a rise out of him.
This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us.
Okay, I don't really have an issue with that word, but I'm pretty sure I shouldn't say it out loud. So I am not going to read that sentence.
However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right! That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves.
I'll tell you later, honey, OTU.
What do you say, leader?
The Mafia, huh?
Well, yeah. It'd be a pain if they came after you.
Good, you would get canceled on Twitter. I am uncancelable. I refuse to let anybody cancel me. If somebody tried to dogpile on me, I just say fuck you and I just keep doing what I was doing, so, yeah, if somebody tried to cancel me, good luck.
But we don't have to deal
Ain't
with
gonna
it
happen.
directly. We just gotta do what we always do.
But you already know how defiant I am from, that Nier Automata stream, and even on TikTok. Even if my stuff gets deleted, I'll just keep re-uploading. I've got the soul of a rebel myself.
our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net.
That's why I keep fucking with the girl that believes me. I think I told you about her before. I do not remember. You may have to tell me again.
You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Okay, I know I said that this is where I was going to cut it off, but I think I'm going to keep this going for another half hour, just because I'm a little bit more alert now, and because, you just recently tuned in, Random Mark Zero, and I don't want to disappoint, so, yeah, let's keep this going for a while longer.
Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you. The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
It's the one that got me expelled for a week for threatening her with a scalpel while I was just cutting paper. Why the fuck were you cutting paper with a scalpel? Is that like biology or something?
Believe me, I am attempting to withhold my anxiety as much as possible.
You don't own... Ah, okay.
But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say.
Kind of wondering why you would own a scalpel, though. If it wasn't for biology.
Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I'm trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
I don't think this dialogue was voiced in the other game either. But more Matt Mercer is a good thing, so I approve.
Are you aware that I'm attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs.
She's the one who asked me if I was going to a middle school graduation party, and I answered that I don't know. She said, go ahead, it's better if you don't go anyway. And I went to the party and threw water on her as revenge. Bravo.
But, if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart.
That's one thing that I absolutely condone, is if somebody's bullying you, bully them back. Don't feel bad about it. If somebody's going to make you feel like trash, then do what you have to do.
What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'd be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful.
Bully back by her? Well, yeah, I mean, what's the golden rule? Treat people the way you want to be treated. That can go two ways.
At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches. I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now in my expert opinion, Lydia of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Lydia Kun from our class? Wait, is that an I? Is that two I's, or is that actually Lydia there? I'm just gonna call him Lydia for simplicity's sake. Wait, start at the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly, he's been spreading money left and right recently. Or spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may be very well worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it on? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Lydia Kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Ren. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave this Lydia to you two, and I have high hopes for your acting as well, An. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
It is true that Lydia guy is guilty. Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning.
I should write something.
Forgot my buttons for a minute there. Oh, it is Idia? Alright. The I is capital. Alright. Yeah, whenever I see... like, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes.
I don't like all this rain.
Let's see if we could get some new weapons from the airsoft shop.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Okay. All right, which one?
Nothing new just yet.
Come again.
Let's spend some time with Mishima. I heard the rain front is gonna stagnate for a while. Here for a while. Oh yeah, did you know crime goes up drastically during the rainy seasons? I'll have to check the fan site and see if anything's happened. So, you did the request I asked you to do? Thanks. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. Mishima Best Boy. No, that title goes to Yusuke. It's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today? We'll be going to an expensive buffet over in Shibuya.
Right, let's go.
Don't worry about the price, though. Come on, follow me. Honey OTU agrees with you anyway. She's got it all in capitals, Mishima Best Boy. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all around fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Steak sounds good. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually...
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry, though. I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. Excuse me. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization, though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous, to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? Stop this at once. What do you mean? Everyone was glad to donate if it meant supporting Phantom Thieves. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I'm guessing returning the money would be the best choice. You're right. Yeah, we really need to... Excuse me. Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are going to blow your socks off. Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic today.
All right. Oh.
So, if we're returning the money, how are we going to cover our meal? I'm flat broke. I guess let's just go home. Hey, I got money. Oh, Mamiya, sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As strategic image management rep for Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost our morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? Yep. Yeah, right. It was kind of rough avoiding the employees' glares on the way out, but we gotta stay positive. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye. Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Bro's falling asleep. I was earlier, but, now I'm wide awake. I'm just, like, yawning as an outlet for my earlier exhaustion or something, because, yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to fall asleep. But with that being said, in another 14 minutes, I am going to be bringing the stream to an end. Proficiency, knowledge... let's read this thing. The lulling sounds of the waves of Ferris wheels, dating tips for mature adults.
Wow!
Seaside Park, huh? I heard it's a great date spot. It seems like a fun place to go with a special someone. In any case, it's not somewhere you'd want to go by yourself.
Oh!
So, you finished reading Nightlife Hotspots. Seaside Park seems to be a great place to go. Day or night. Fucking yawns. It's mainly a date spot, though. You should invite someone to go there, but, who will you choose? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. I know exactly who I'm gonna choose.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Ooh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking you if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres will do something about it, though. People are really worried. Oh, were you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard that she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. She probably won't be too much help, though. Goddamn yawns. That idiot guy's here. I'll try to ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learn anything.
Nijima-kun, what is going on here? Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Well...
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke.
You're an absurd joke.
Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening?
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that.
This is the greatest disgrace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered.
You had a teacher abusing and raping students. I think that's a little bit more extreme than extortion.
This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Can't believe some people would date the principal. What? Were people seriously pushing to be able to date the principal? That's fucked up. So I handed a bill over at a convenience store, and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Amamiya. Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Some people posted their fanfics on Reddit about how they would date the principal. Some people are into fucked up shit. I think it's coins. Yep, coins.
This is it. Exactly.
Paper bills are printed by the bank, and coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. He's literally Humpty Dumpty. No, he's Kingpin from Spider-Man. Like, he's a dead ringer for Kingpin from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since.
Nice going!
Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Imagine all that money you could ever want at your feet. I hope the next palace is somewhere awesome like that.
Hey!
I see Lady Ann. I see Lady Ann's going to talk to Idia. You're gonna back her up, right? This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. The manager? Oh, Ida. Am I saying that right? Ida? Yeah, from what he told me, money went missing from the register and he was supposed to be in charge of it. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. And now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And well, I did some research into that store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers, after all. On top of that, some of the staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help the student.
This is why I hate rainy season.
I should write something.
Alright, there we go. And this is actually where I'm going to end it tonight. Okay, so I actually talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll go over it again. I will not be streaming tomorrow because initially I was planning on doing Dementium, because that is going to be releasing on Thursday, but that is not going to be releasing to the eShop until I am at work, and for obvious reasons, I cannot stream games at work, so I am going to be playing that on Friday instead. Then on Saturday, I'm going to be continuing with Resident Evil 4 Remake, and then on Sunday, we are going to be continuing with some more Persona 5 Royal. But, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, RandomArk0, for tuning in. Thanks, Esmeralda, for tuning in. I saw you in the background there, but I didn't want to say anything. Just, figure I'd let you lurk without, calling you out. And thank you, HoneyOTU, for tuning in. With the way that you kept on saying we earlier, I assumed that you had your boyfriend tune in this stream. I would like to thank you for tuning in as well. I always appreciate the support. But, until next time, here endeth the stream.